My beloved soul family, close your eyes for just a moment. Take a deep breath with me, right down into your ancient heart. Now, I want you to remember. Remember the sound of the void, the soft hum of the cosmos before the dawn of form. Remember standing on the precipice of light, vast and whole, looking down upon the swirling blue jewel we call Earth. You weren't born a blank slate. You were never a random accident of biology. Before the current of life swept you into this physical form, you were a consciousness, pure and sovereign. And in that boundless space, with the wisdom of countless lifetimes etched onto your essence, you made a choice. A deliberate, sacred choice. You didn't just get here, you chose the ticket. You designed the curriculum. Before you came to Earth, you signed a contract. This wasn't a contract of servitude, it was a pact of radical, ultimate freedom and evolution. That contract stated every major theme of your life, who your parents would be, the location you would be born, the friends who would challenge you, and yes, the traumas you would experience. In order to be granted passage, you signed that contract, sealing the deal with the highest intention of your soul. The cosmic curriculum, Earth is soul school. The moment you accept this truth, your entire life shifts from a chaotic series of misfortunes to a perfectly orchestrated masterwork. Something vital shifts in your core, absolutely nothing in your life has been random. You have chosen everything. The parents who gave you trauma? You chose that. The early years defined by financial struggle or lack? You chose that. The friends who were mean to you? You chose that. The deep, lingering traumas that have plagued your human life? You chose that. And the question that screams from the core of the human heart is, why? Why would I choose pain? Why would I design my own suffering? The answer is found in your true nature. You are a soul that is living in a human body. You are not a human that has a soul. That vast, brilliant, eternal soul is the driver, and the human body is merely the vehicle for experience. And the main, singular objective of your soul is not comfort, but evolution. Earth is not a vacation, it is soul school. It is a density where we come to experience the full spectrum of reality, including trauma, pain, and suffering, specifically so that we can evolve, grow, and ascend in awareness. On the other side, in the limitless light, growth is easy, effortless, and unconditional. Here, in the density of human form, growth is earned through the friction of adversity. Every tear is a baptism. Every wound is a lesson. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, knows that a diamond is only formed under pressure, and your soul is the most precious diamond in existence. The soul's purpose is to integrate opposing forces. It cannot truly know unconditional love unless it has intimately experienced the void of rejection. It cannot wield sovereign power unless it has navigated the disempowering landscape of victimhood. These contrasts are the curriculum. The pain is not punishment. It is the catalyst chosen by your own higher self to trigger the deepest, most necessary healing and expansion. The spiritual logic of adversity. When you stand in the council of the elders before birth, you are whole. You lack nothing. But to integrate true wisdom into your being, you must temporarily step into the experience of lack, the very opposite of your nature. That's the spiritual logic behind the difficult choices. The absent or unavailable parent. You may have chosen parents who were emotionally unavailable or deeply flawed because they were there to teach you the most fundamental lesson of all: how to deeply love, validate, and nurture yourself. No external person could ever fill that hole. The trauma was the signpost leading you inward to find the unconditional parent within your own heart. This lesson forces you into self-sufficiency and activates the divine feminine and masculine within your own being. The environment of unsafety. You may have chosen an environment marked by chaos, poverty, or danger to force you to find safety and stability within yourself. To stand as your own anchor, regardless of the storm outside. You became your own refuge. This challenge was designed to test the resilience of your spirit, proving that your core security is energetic, not material, and cannot be taken away by any external condition. The mean friends or toxic relationships. These challenges were designed to teach you unshakable self-confidence and sovereignty. They were external mirrors showing you where your energetic boundaries were weak, forcing you to step into your power and refuse to be defined by external judgment. These difficult people were soul actors, playing the heavy role necessary for your inner hero to finally awaken and reclaim their script. Chronic illness or physical struggles. The body, too, is a canvas for soul lessons. Choosing a difficult physical journey can be a contract to teach the soul the ultimate mastery of presence and non-resistance. It forces a confrontation with impermanence, pushing you to value the miracle of the now moment and the profound, healing power of self-compassion, often withheld in the rush of a perfect life. By consciously moving through these chosen processes, what it ultimately allows your soul to do is to evolve and ascend. The entire point of your soul's incarnation is to learn, grow, integrate, and ascend. You are here to transmute density into light. This transmutation is the true alchemical work of consciousness. The call to responsibility and remembrance. This understanding shifts your identity from victim to victor. It is your job, now that you are aware, to take radical responsibility for everything in your life and actively choose to heal from it so that your soul can go on its proper path, the path you intended. The moment of trauma creates a split in the soul, where a part of you freezes in time, waiting for validation or rescue from the external world. To heal is to become the conscious adult who travels back through time to retrieve and integrate that frozen fragment, showering it with the self-love it was denied. This act of self-rescue is the most powerful healing there is. I know this is deep, soul-stirring material, and it changes everything about how you view your past. It's a moment of profound acknowledgement for the immense courage it took to choose this life. I want to create a sacred space here for this community. If this truth resonates, if you can suddenly see a painful pattern in your life as a chosen lesson, please pause right now, like this video to send the signal out. And most importantly, share your greatest soul lesson or moment of awakening in the comments below. Tell us the adversity you chose and the power you discovered hidden within it. By sharing our contracts, we help each other remember why we signed up. Vulnerability is the highest vibration of trust, and together, we lift the consciousness of the whole. The power of healing. The path forward. If you choose to continue to suffer, to blame the external world, to cling to the victim narrative, and to feel sorry for yourself, you are only getting in your own soul's way. You are essentially hitting the snooze button on your own destiny. You are refusing to do the integration work you came here to complete. The power that lies in this acceptance is breathtaking. It is the moment you accept that the person who hurt you was merely a temporary catalyst chosen by your higher self to trigger your deepest healing. It means every loss was a subtraction intended to make space for an authentic gain. It means that the shadow of the trauma contains the blueprint for your greatest light. To heal is to honor your soul's contract. It is the active process of taking that chosen trauma, that heavy, dark energy and transmuting it into wisdom, compassion, and sovereign strength. This is the alchemical work of the soul. You are not meant to suffer indefinitely, you are meant to learn the lesson from the suffering and then release the suffering. The human experience is meant to be a transient school, not a permanent prison. Once the lesson is fully integrated, the need for the experience dissolves. The suffering is no longer required to trigger growth. Find the immense power that lies when you finally accept everything in your life, past and present, and you consciously choose to heal from it. This is the moment your soul can finally go on its proper path, the path of pure, self-generated purpose. You are not a victim of fate, but a conscious architect of your evolution. You are the hero of your own epic journey, and the scars you bear are simply the trophies of the battles you designed and survived. Step now into the role you designed for yourself. The contract is complete, the lesson is learned. It is time to step into your divine inheritance and become who you are meant to be. Honor your journey. Honor your power. Honor your soul.